Hello, my name is Riaan Blom with the Avaya Mentor team. In this video, we look at how to install an identity certificate on Avaya Aura Communication Manager, also referred to as CM. In this video, we will be using a CM simplex, and as certificate authority, we will be using the Avaya Aura System Manager. One of the main reasons for creating this video is due to certificate-related changes in Avaya Aura 10. Starting with Avaya Aura Communication Manager 10.1, the CM will no longer come with a default identity certificate. CM used to ship with a certificate which was issued by the Avaya SIP Product Certificate Authority. This certificate has now been removed in CM 10.1. Another important item to note is that certificates being restored from earlier versions of CM, let's say during an upgrade, having a key length of 1024 will also no longer work. The customer will have to regenerate certificates with a key length of 2048 and install them on CM10. As you may know, certificate installation is a maintenance activity and must be performed during a maintenance window. Before jumping into the certificate creation, I'd like to give you a visual presentation of the change. In this slide, you can see the CM in the center with an AES to the right and various other components to the left. Prior to Avaya Aura 10.1, the majority of these applications would be able to negotiate a secure link with Communication Manager without any additional certificate-related work taking place. Once a customer installs or upgrades to Communication Manager 10.1 or later, the default identity certificate is either no longer there or no longer works. As a result, any application that relied on that out-of-the-box trust relationship will also no longer be able to connect to Communication Manager securely. Per the Communication Manager administration documentation, customers will need to regenerate or create new certificates with a key length of 2048 and install the identity certificates on the new Communication Manager. In addition to that, in order for the other applications to trust the new Communication Manager identity certificate, each application which has a secure connection to CM will also need to import the CA or trusted certificate from the certificate authority that issued the CM identity certificate. That allows these applications to validate the authenticity of the new Communication Manager identity certificate. When you log into the Communication Manager System Management Interface or SMI, unless you have already installed a new identity certificate, you will be provided with the following warning. It advises you that there is a demo or temporary identity certificate with an upcoming expiration date on CM, and that you must replace the certificate. Browsing to the Server and Application Certificates section within the SMI, you will see that there is a self-signed certificate with an upcoming expiration date. Additionally, you will notice that this server certificate only applies to the web server. Thus, even though it appears as if there is an identity certificate on CM, there is not. So let's look at how you can generate a new identity certificate for CM using Avaya Aura System Manager. Log into System Manager. Then browse to Services, Security, Certificates, and then Authority. Before creating the new certificate, you should follow instructions from Avaya PSN 020555U to ensure that the certificate profile used meets the requirements. View or edit the ID client server certificate profile. Ensure that the available bit lengths supports 2048 bits. Ensure that the required key usage values are checked. Then, for extended key usages, ensure that both client authentication and server authentication are selected. Once all these values are confirmed, proceed to Add End Entity. For the End Entity profile, select Inbound Outbound TLS. Then provide a username and password of your choice. Please retain these as you will use them during certificate installation. Complete the subject attributes using the Communication Manager hostname. You may also need to include subject alternative name information like a fully qualified domain name or IP address of the CM. Under the main certificate data section, choose P12 file for the token. Then click on Add. You should receive a confirmation message at the top of the page advising that the end entity has been added successfully. From the menu on the left, click on Public Web. This should open a new window from where you need to click on Create Key Store. Enter the username and password you provided on the previous page and then click on OK. On the next page, choose a key length of 2048 bits and then click on Enroll. The certificate will be issued and should automatically download to your browser's download folder. Next, click on Fetch CA Certificates and from CA Certificate Chain, download the PEM chain. During the next step, we will be importing the new certificates to Communication Manager. From the Communication Manager System Management interface, browse to the Miscellaneous section and select Download Files. Choose to download files from your machine and then browse to where the certificates were saved during the previous step. Since I'm loading both the Identity and CA Trusted Certificate, I'll just upload both of them at the same time. Next, click on Download. Make a note of the file names as you will need to manually type them during the next step. Please note that adding or replacing certificates on CM should always be done during a maintenance window. First, we need to add the new Trusted Certificate. Click on Trusted Certificates and then on Add. Provide the name of the CA Trusted Certificate chain you uploaded in the previous step. Click on Open and then select the trusted repositories you want to make this CA Trusted Certificate available to. Don't forget to give it a name and then click on Add. Next, click on Server or Application Certificates. Click on Add and then provide the name of the identity certificate you uploaded along with the password you provided when you created the end entity. Click on Open and then select the certificate repositories you want this identity certificate to be used for. Then click on Add. You should now see your new server or identity certificate listed. If you would like to confirm the contents of the certificate, select the certificate and then click on Display. From here you can verify all of the required settings are present. That concludes this video on adding certificates into Communication Manager. Thank you for your time today. We welcome comments, questions and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @AvayaMentor. For more details or related information, please visit support.avaya.com. Thank you for choosing Avaya.